Hey everybody, this is Leslie from GoToKitchens.com. Welcome, welcome. Hello everybody on Facebook. Thank you so much for being here. I'm so excited to show you this recipe redo. I'm gonna get my giant head out of the screen in just a second. We're talking to the Facebook people, by the way. Hello on Periscope. Splat is in the house. We are in the kitchen again. Hi everybody. Happy day after Valentine's Day. It's good to see everybody. I'm wearing red, not because of Valentine's Day, but just because I'm wearing red. Splat, 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 splat's in the house. How are you guys doing? You guys are filling up this room because everybody wants to figure out how to eat pizza. It's good to be here. I feel like I've been on vacation, like I've been away. It's been one day. Oh, thank you so much. It has been one day. Hey, Lisa. Hey, Janie. It's good to see you. Hey, Dad. It's good to see all of you guys here. I've been away for one day and I feel like I've been away for like 2 weeks or something. I miss live broadcasting. So thank you, Harlow, for inviting followers. Everybody on on Periscope, if you'll take Harlow's lead and Janie's lead and share it with your followers, you can just tap that little guy right on top of his cute little head down here in the corner. Share it with your followers, Facebook, Twitter, and right here on Periscope. Thank you guys. I see you doing that. Thank you so much. I know, being alive is awesome. I love it. And I'm going to teach you guys a way to be alive. I've missed you too, Marcy. I'm going to teach you guys a way to be alive and eat pizza. Today, I'm going to demystify. I'm even going to show you a vegan version. No, I'm going to show you a vegan version of... a vegan version of this pizza that is going to simulate cheese, and you guys are going to love me for the rest of your life right now. So we are going to get started. Let me introduce myself. Vegan, yay! I'm going to show you a version of that. So let's get started. My name is Leslie. I have a website to GoToKitchens.com. Oh, that's amazing. GoToKitchens.com. Nothing for sale over at GoToKitchens, although there are some affiliate links now. Nothing for sale over there. The only thing that I want you to buy is buy into your own health, and I want to let you guys know, I totally got off track there. Sorry, my brain is a little scattered. I have so much going on. I have so many good things to tell you today, and I'm super excited. No, I'm not doing a meat crust. I am doing a regular version of pizza, but not with a meat crust. I consider myself a light bulb expert. I like for people to have light bulb moments in their health. Now then, having said all of that, here on Periscope, how many of you are familiar with Parachute TV? Type in the number 1 if you're familiar with Parachute TV. It has broadcasters like Hillary, Silver, 111. Okay, awesome, awesome. If you guys go look at their schedule it's good to see you too. Thanks for being here. If you guys go look at their schedule on February 22nd, you will see somebody's name there. Mine. I'm actually doing a spotlight, which is like a pilot or a test to make sure that I'm good for the network. And yeah, well, it's just a bunch of broadcasters. It's like a TV station. Think of it like a TV station where there are lots of different programming on there. So I am broadcasting on my first time. Thank you so much, on Monday, February 22nd at 1 p.m. Mountain Time. So right after this show, we will go right over there and broadcast there. I know, Max is there. I know that. So this is just a test. This is a trial, but I am super excited about it. And I would love, 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 love if you guys would write it on your calendar and be there with me that day for the support and everything. I'm super excited. The show is actually called Flip the Switch. And it is going to all be based on having light bulb moments in your health. And that's going to be the tagline, having light bulb moments in your health. And the show is called Flip the Switch. Periscope.tv, yes, I'm sorry, no, parachute.tv. Actually, I think it's just Parachute TV. February 22nd at 1 p.m. Thank you so much, Nina, for putting that in there. I appreciate that. I am so honored and so excited that they are giving me an opportunity to try out. If everything goes well and we're a good fit, then we will actually have a regular weekly show there. So I know, so excited, so excited. All right, so that's all. Oh no, I have one more bit of news. This is Recipe Redo Week, and I'm actually going to be live with Molly from Parsley and Pumpkins. You guys from Periscope know her very well. I'm going to be live with Molly on Blab on Thursday night at 6:30 this time, Mountain Time. So Does it have an app? No, it does not. It has a website though that you can go and see scheduled broadcasting. Yes, so Molly and I are going to be on there. We are going to be throwing down our top tips for making over your favorite recipe. Hey Hillary, it's good to see you. I was just talking. I said your name and you appeared. That's crazy. I manifested Hillary right here. So yes, I know. Poof, she just appeared. So you are here. That's so funny. I was just talking about Parachute TV, Hillary, and how I have a spotlight show on February 22nd on Monday, like an hour before your show. I'm actually have a spotlight chance, so I'm super excited about it. So yes. So excited. I know. I'm so excited. Woohoo. Yes. So the show is called Flip the Switch, and we are going to be focusing on having light bulb moments in your health. That's what it's going to be all about. So, and Food Network, we are still working on. It was hurry up and wait. Thank you. Thank you. I'm super excited. It came to me at 3 o'clock in the morning on Sunday morning. Crazy. Hey Leah, it's good to see you. Thanks for being here on Facebook. All right, you guys. So thank you. Thank you, Nina. So thank you guys for sharing out. Let's get right down to it. I'm holding Splat like he's like, here's my Splat. Splat. I love Splat. So Splat is not making pizza with us today. So we are going to make a recipe redo. Now then, most of us, I know, right? Most of us love pizza. I mean, I don't know too many people that are not like, hey Becky, it's good to see you. There are not too many people. Thank you so much. I know I love Splat. He's amazing. Hi. So I do not know too many people that do not love pizza. And so when we start changing over our healthy diet, it gets really difficult to find a pizza to eat, right? So people have come out with cauliflower crust. They've come out with, what's the other one? Quinoa crust. There is all kinds of these crusts, and that is usually where we fall. But really, it's not that crust that's doing you in. You want to know what's doing you in? There's two things that are doing you in: the cheese and the tomato sauce. What? The tomato sauce? Yes. The reason is that tomato sauce is highly processed. It is incredibly processed. It is full of sugar, absolutely. It's full of all kinds. When they process those tomatoes, I know, right? The sauce, what? So I am going to show you guys one of my favorite tricks ever. This is my favorite trick ever. You don't even have to make your own sauce. I'm even going to bypass that. I'm going to make this so easy for you that you're going to want to go and make pizza tonight. That's why you make your own. That's right. Janie, you actually gave me some great tips there. So yes, so I'm so excited to show you guys this. The crust that I am using is not perfect. Let's just be crystal clear. But I want to show you a fake out that you will actually use, because cauliflower crust and quinoa crust is hard to make. And if you can make it without burning it, you have done a great job. It is so hard to make. And quite frankly, it doesn't taste like pizza to me. And I want something, that tastes like pizza. So I have been using, for the past year probably, I have actually been using this. These are UTC's. They are gluten-free crust. You can buy them on Amazon even. No, it's a lot of work. I hate making it. And I love to cook, and I hate making cauliflower crust. I know the whole grain is not good, right? I mean, so you kind of struggle, right? So this is a gluten-free. Now this is not, this actually has, this is like tapioca starch, brown rice flour, egg whites. It does have some cane syrup in it, some tapioca syrup. It has yeast in it. It has cultured corn syrup solids, but that's not like major. So this is a little bit of a downfall, but this is so much better than what you're getting from the pizza joint down the street. Like gas for your car, Harlow? I'm confused. No, you can't put this in your car tank. So, I know what you mean, by the way. So, but this is so much better. It would be too expensive too. But this is, these are so much better than everything that you get at the pizza joint. Yes, they are dairy free, they are soy free and nut free. So these are amazing little crusts, and I'm going to teach you how to use them, because a lot of people want to stick them in the oven with all their pizza toppings just like this, but you are missing a step if you do that, and you're going to be a little, I know, I love UTs too, Leah, one of my favorites. You're right, by the way, on cheeses. Yes, it's chewy and weird, all right? And they do not teach you on the package the tip that I'm about to teach you. And that is to heat your crust before you put it in the oven. So we're gonna set that aside. So here's what it looks like out of the package. This is a great personal size, so you can get them on Amazon, absolutely. Yes, they're frozen as well. And I'll put a link on my website so you guys can see that, so you know where to get them. So it looks like this. It's super thin. It's not going to rise. It's going to do just what it is. And they actually have created almost a little pocket around the edge for all of your pizza stuff to stay in there. Yeah, you have one better than that one, Sherry? Yes, but this one is readily available. You can get this one just about anywhere. So UTs is getting to a point where they're being sold nationwide. So it's readily available and super easy, super, super easy. Okay, so here's what you're going to do. Now, I am indoors today because it is cold and windy outside. So, you can, yes, you could absolutely do that. There are other crust alternatives, but like I said, the crust is not your problem. Your problem is the type of cheese that you're using and the sauce. Those are your two problems in pizza. And a lot of times the toppings that we're putting on as well. So, yes. All right, so I have this handy dandy little grill that sits on my flat top stove. This is actually one of my favorite tools, but you can do this on the grill. In fact, you can cook this entire pizza on the grill, but I'm gonna use this one in the stovetop because it's cold and windy out, and I love you guys, but I was not standing out there today. I went out there and I was like, nope, gonna do this on the stovetop today. So here's what we're gonna do. This is going to be to heat up your crust. So you're going to put a little bit of olive oil, whoops, or a lot in that case. And I'm going to just use my fingers because this is my pizza. So, and you're just going to spread your olive oil around. Super simple. So simple. You're going to spread your olive oil around, and then you're going to go get your cup towel and you're going to wipe your hands. And that's what I'm going to do now. The same texture. You could absolutely use that. That'll be fine, Harlow. No, this is a UT's pizza crust. It's gluten-free, soy-free, nut-free. All right, so we're going to put this right on this little grill. I'm actually going to turn this up a little bit because it's not sizzling. Oh, it's sizzling a little bit. So olive oil side down on the grill. This is going to do two things. This is going to crisp up your crust a little bit, okay? And it's going to give you some pretty grill marks as well. It's going to crisp it up, and it's actually going to bring the flavors out of this crust a little bit. So you're not like, blah, blah, blah. It's going to actually make it taste like pizza crust. Yes, and it's going to be a thin and crispy. You like grill marks? I do too. Hey, Patty Streeter, it's good to see you. I'm assuming that's Patty. I'm pretty sure it's my sister-in-law. So, yes. All right, so we're going to grill that up just like this. It does not take long. It does not take long. And then while that's doing, I'm actually going to do the other side. Be careful, don't burn yourself, for heaven's sakes. Please don't burn yourself. Put a little bit of olive oil right down in the center because that's where my toppings are actually going to go. So yes, we're going to flip it over. You see that? Look at those beautiful little grill. Can you see that? You can't see that, can you? Let me see if I can shade my camera a little bit. Dang, you can see it a little bit over here. See the little bit of grill marks? You want to be careful not to burn it. I'm a little mischievous, right? You want to be careful not to burn it because when you burn it, it's really nasty. This crust is no good when it's burnt. I'm just saying. Yes, you could absolutely use, oh yeah, this is made actually for a flat stovetop. It's a griddle on one side and a grill on the other. Now you see how it's getting kind of loosey-goosey? See how the crust is a little bit more flexible than it was? It was like a big hard thing before, and now it's nice and soft. So here's the other thing, you do not need this, but I do have a pizza peel because I love pizza, so I actually have a wooden peel that I use to put my pizza in my oven. And this is, my pizza's gonna go right on the rack. It is not, I'm not gonna put it, yeah, I know, it's cool, right? I am not going to put it, oh, look at that, beautiful. You're gonna flip it a couple times, by the way. I am not going to, I'm not gonna put it on a plate or anything like that. have a paleo crust. That's awesome. I love that. We are doing something that is a little pre-packaged so that you can make a nighttime meal out of it. Woo, a little bit of smoke. See that? Whew, gets a little smoky. All right, so we're gonna move that aside. And I'm still not gonna set my peel there. So you guys can see the pizza, right? There's the crust. That's how fast it is to do. You can fry these up and it doesn't matter if they get cold as you're doing, you know, it's like a tortilla. They do not have to stay warm because ultimately this is gonna go in the oven. This is just to make this a little more flexible and give it a little, well, then I have something for you today, that's for sure, and give it a little more texture and a little bit more flavor. So the next thing that I would do, I know, right? The next thing that I would do is I would actually take a little bit of garlic and rub the crust. Here is the most ridiculous thing that I am going to say all over, right? This is much easier, absolutely. I'm going to just say something right now that you guys are going to freak out when I say, and that is I have no fresh garlic in this house. I used it all last week and I forgot to buy it yesterday when I was at the grocery store. But I would take a fresh garlic clove and kind of smash it. I know, right? It's crazy town. It's crazy that I'm going to have to go to the store today and get some garlic. I started to make this. I was like, where's all my garlic? So I would crush it and I would rub the crust now with that garlic and get those garlic flavors infused on this crust. It's amazing when you do that. So I'm just saying that's a really good tip, although I can't show you to do that right now. So we're going to move some stuff over to the side. So I'm going to put my peel right here. I'm going to move my olive oil. Excuse me while I step in front of the camera, working in a small space here. We're going to move the camera a little bit closer. There we go. So here's my ingredients. This is so awesome. This is my favorite part about this whole thing. My favorite part about this whole thing is that you can grill up the crust. You can set them as a buffet style. Set all of your toppings that you have already prepared. This is a great way to clean out your refrigerator, by the way. If you have veggies that are getting to the point where they need to like go away, I'm making you hungry, Bree. That's funny. If you have veggies that they're getting to a point that they really need to go away, this is a great way to get rid of them, is because you can put anything on a pizza. Now, I have selected things. Yes, create your own pizza bar. It's great. It's so much fun for a dinner party. I've done several of them. And when you're doing this on a grill, you can do like 3 pizzas at a time. And it is so awesome. And everybody has so much fun. So yes, that's right. So no fretting. That's absolutely right, Harlow. So you learn well. You're a good Jedi that way. Yeah, absolutely. You can put all kinds of stuff on it. You can put all kinds of stuff on it. So these are all my toppings. I have some basil. I have some sunchoke here, some Jerusalem artichoke that we're going to put on there. These are olives. We're going to talk about those just a second in the vegan choice. These are mushrooms, spinach. I actually have some pancetta over here. I do not eat pork very often, but I do love a good cured pancetta. There's some red bell peppers in here. And then I have this big pile of tomatoes. What is that? Why do I have tomatoes here? I'm going to show you right now. This is my secret tip for sauce. So it's really important, in my opinion, how you build this pizza. So if I were to have pizzas out ready for somebody, I would actually have, this is mozzarella. We talked about the cheeses doing you in, right? Because you put all those crazy town cheeses on your pizza. Pancetta is a cured ham. It is a very thinly sliced cured ham. Yep. So, and I don't eat it very often, but I do like it on my pizza now and again. So, because pizza's kind of a splurge for me, even like this is a splurge. This is not something I would incorporate in my weekly diet. This is something that would be a special occasion type meal. There's some basil in there. So this is mozzarella. This is actually from a grass-fed source. And here's what you're going to love. Harlow's going to love this. This is actually mozzarella made from water buffalo. This is actually, yes, this is raw, free-range grass. Yes. This is actually made, no Papa John's for me. No, that's right. This is actually made from water buffalo milk and made the cheese. And then I got it on sale actually, which I was really excited about. So, but then it's stored in this beautiful brine. So it's super, super fresh. I know water buffalo cheese mozzarella is amazing. Now I told you I was going to give you a vegan option, right? So the vegan option is to leave off the pancetta. And I'm going to show you right now how I would make the vegan option for the cheese. This is genius, by the way. Just want you to know that this is genius. So let's say you're a vegan and nobody else in your house is a vegan. So I have taken half of an avocado, right? So I've taken half of an avocado and I've mashed it up in a bowl. And then I've taken a little salt and pepper and put in there, right? Okay, so just a little salt, just a dash of salt and pepper, just enough to flavor it. And then I have taken nutritional yeast. Nutritional yeast simulates cheese very, very well. So you take about half an avocado and a teaspoon of nutritional yeast and you marry them together. This makes an amazing substitute for the cheese on pizza. It has a little bit of a tart, cheesy flavor. You could actually ramp it up a little bit. I know, it's a great idea, right? So this with the half an avocado and a teaspoon of this is going to make a cheesy flavored avocado, and it's so good for you. And you can actually bake it. You can bake avocados. They will not get weird on you. They don't get brown and weird. If you don't like avocado, excuse me, I could say that you could probably cream excuse me. You could cream some, I just got choked on something. You could cream like some cauliflower, really dry cauliflower after it's been cooked. And yeah, you can bake them for sure and use the same principles. So just pick a creamy vegetable that creams up really well and use it. Yeah, I know, right? What happened? That would be my choice, or unless you eat dairy, and then you can do the mozzarella. So yes, so this is an amazing substitute. You could blend nuts, absolutely. You could do like cashews. Cashews do a really nice cream sauce. You could do cashews and walnuts. They get really oily and fabulous, and you could do that. You could even freeze them and make little balls, like little mozzarella ball type things, substitutions. Yes, absolutely. This is a great way to fake out. We're going to do half and half today. Half of this pizza is going to be mozzarella. The other half is going to be, excuse me, is going to be this. So I can show you, yeah, little cheesy balls. Absolutely. And chickpeas, absolutely. Now you guys are talking. The avocado is just raw and easy. So this is like probably the easiest process is right here with the avocado and the nutritional yeast. So there you go, to make your own pizza cheese. So cheese goes on first for me. So we're going to do half of this, and I am not going to spread it. I'm actually going to make like little plops. Do you guys make little plops? I'm making a little plops. Your mind is officially blown. I know, throwing down some of my best tips this week. I'm telling you, best fake out tips ever. It's no joke. I'm not playing around. I have some incredible fake outs. So yes, so I'm just going to put some plops down on there. The other half of this, I'm going to put the mozzarella. Being thoughtful as you're placing your toppings on so that every bite has a piece of cheese, has a piece of the vegan cheese, whatever you want to call it. Yes, just like that. Super simple. Easy peasy. Okay, it's already beautiful, right? I know, it's already lovely. I can't believe that we lost people in this broadcast because this is good stuff. Just kidding. I don't even care. I don't care if there are 2 people here. So here is what you're going to do for your tomatoes. This is the simplest tip I'm ever going to give you ever on the face of the earth. Ditch the tomato sauce. Ditch it completely. You don't need it. I promise you what I'm about to show you after it's cooked simulates fresh tomato sauce like that. You are going to be so happy. And that is just these little tiny tomatoes. These are cherry tomatoes. These are absolutely cherry tomatoes, and I have sliced them very thin. You can see here how thinly that I've sliced them. And those are gonna go right on top of my cheese. And I am gonna cover this baby. I'm gonna go all the way around it. So you're gonna need a lot of these. So you're gonna have some slicing and dicing to do. I just like to go in a circle all the way around, placing the tomatoes on. When these like melt, they melt when they are in the oven, and they make the most incredible sauce ever. You do not even need traditional tomato sauce. These are absolutely an amazing substitute. You want to fill it up tight. So if I had a pizza bar, I would ask everybody if they wanted vegan cheese, or if they wanted mozzarella, or if they wanted half and half, and then I would do this process for them. And then I would have them pick their toppings to put on top. And the reason for that is so that you can get them nice and even on here. So you could use Roma tomatoes, absolutely. So far, this is what we look like. Okay, so we have the cheese down, we have the tomatoes down. We have the cheese down and the tomatoes down. All right, now we're gonna add a little bit of garlic salt. Now, if you've already done your crust, you still wanna add some garlic salt. This is going to make all of these flavors come together as an Italian type flavor. The other thing that I like to use is just a pinch, and I do mean just a pinch of oregano. This is Mexican oregano, but it's still dried oregano. I just like to do a pinch of this. Oregano will overpower something very, very quickly. This is something that you could skip. And I just like to do it right in the center. So that first bite that you get, if you're cutting this up, that first bite gives you that little bit of Italian taste to it. But do not put it all over your pizza. You will lose your other flavors. I know, I love oregano on pizza too. All right, so my next level that I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add my basil. The basil is also one of those flavors that is traditionally Italian. Now then, I can tell you right now that you could quit. You could quit right now and have the most amazing pizza margherita ever, ever, ever. This right here is good enough. You could just stop right now. I want to make sure my basil is spread out really well. You could stop right now, stick this in the oven, and boom, you're done in just a few minutes, okay? But we're going to continue on. Now then, for the meats on the pizza, these are what I suggest. I suggest that you, if you've never tried anchovies, that you try anchovies on your pizza. They are salty and oily and amazing. Janie, you're so funny. They are salty and oily and amazing, and they taste great on pizza, and you do not need a lot. You just need a few pieces. If you, Freudian slip there. If you think that you hate anchovies, you can skip this step, but I do love anchovies. They're super, super, super good. I just put a little bit right in the center. So if you're gonna slice it like you would traditional pizza, like that first bite gives you the oregano, and that is enough. That is enough oregano to last the entire slice of pizza. So just right in the center. So if you think about the pizza wedges, all the oregano is gonna be in that first bite. And then as you eat the pizza, you'll still retain that flavor. So yes. You could. Oh, that's amazing. Good for you. So anchovies, I'm going to actually use a little pancetta, just a little bit. I'm not going to use a lot. Those are going to go right on there. This would actually be a splurge for me if I was eating pancetta, because it's a pork product and I don't eat a lot of those. And now I'm just going to dress it with the rest of the vegetables, and I'm going to be thoughtful again about my placement, because I want every bite to have one of the flavors in it. It's so important. You don't want to have a big bite of nothing. You want it to have, you know, when they mismatch your pepperonis on your pizza and you don't get one in every bite, that sucks. I don't like that. I want to have a pepperoni in every bite, although I don't eat pepperoni, but yeah. I know, it's just the worst. It's horrible. Hey, Linda, it's good to see you. We're making pizza today. All right, I'm going to throw a little mushroom on here. This is going to be a loaded pizza. I'm going to throw a little mushroom down on here. I'm going to throw a little bit of artichoke, the sunchoke on here. Now let's talk about the green olive. Those of you that live in Texas, Robin wouldn't eat any of this. Those of you that live in Texas or are from Texas, where I'm from, I'm a Dallas-Fort Worth girl, you would be familiar with having green olives on your pizza. How many of you from Texas have ever had green olives on your pizza? Pepperoni and green olives. Yes, you could absolutely do breakfast with this and do eggs and other things. Yep, okay. So it's kind of a Texas thing, and I did not know this until I started traveling a lot, that other parts of the country do not put green olives on their pizza. You people are missing out. Especially if you're doing the vegan pizza with the vegan avocado cheese. I highly, highly recommend you put the green olives on there. That is going to complete the flavor profile. It is going to give you that tart goodness that you're expecting from the cheese. Yeah, kind of a Greek pizza, right? Oh, you could totally do that though. Think about that with a little tzatziki drizzled. Okay, anyway. Yes, and that's what these are. These are actually, you can see how I've cut them. They were not pitted, which is, I do not like to buy pitted olives. And the reason I don't buy pitted olives is because they've been through a process. So black olives are great, Sherry, but I will tell you, green olives will really complete the flavor profile of this. It really punches it up. So I like to just add those right on top of this pizza, just like that. Being thoughtful about where you're placing them so that you get one in every bite. But that is really going to fulfill that cheesy, like that tart cheesy flavor that you're expecting from the cheese. You're really going to have a really good luck with that on that side. So I'm going to put just a little bit of spinach just right here. Just right at the beginning, around the edges. And then I'm going to finish it off with some Parmesan cheese. Now then, if you're vegan and you're not eating Parmesan cheese, then I have to get the cheese, I'm sorry. Totally forgot to pull it out. And you're not eating cheese, then you could sprinkle a little bit more of the nutritional yeast right on top. The reason I use the Parmesan on top is because, I don't know where my new one is because it really helps hold the ingredients all together. So this is actually going to melt a little bit on here and hold all of my ingredients in place. Just like that. It's a silent scope. And voila, there is my pizza. Now then, I have had my oven on 350. I'm going to stick this. What are the circles? Which circles? What are we talking about? I'm going to stick this in my oven on 350. It's been preheating. I've preheated it. And it's going to cook in there for about 10 minutes. 10 minutes only. I got to move my camera back because I can't get my oven open. Oh my God. I can't wait to have a wall oven. So to put the peel in, you give it a little shake. And off the peel it comes. Just like that. Oh, those were Jerusalem artichokes. So sunchokes. It's super windy here too. Yes, the buffalo cheese. Yep, that's what's over here. If that's what you're asking. This is buffalo. Yeah, buffalo cheese. And then there were mushrooms. So mushrooms. And then these are the sunchokes, the Jerusalem sunchokes. This is the pancetta, and that's the spinach. Yes. Okay, yeah, you missed that part. Okay, got it. All right, so there you go. Probably don't want to set that on that hot burner too long. So we're going to wait about 10 minutes. I'm going to check it in just a second, and that is going to be done. And we made pizza in a flash, and it is super good for you. It is full. I tasted one yesterday, actually. I made some, I roasted them. They taste like an artichoke heart and a sunflower. So they're a little bit more nutty. Yeah. They're a little bit more nutty than the others, but yes, yeah. So I didn't even know what they were, and I bought them. They're amazing. And I thought I would save one to put on the pizza today. So I know it is still yummy. That crust is not perfect. It is not. I would love to find something that is perfectly perfect. The reason I showed you the crust that I use is because it is readily available. And we're talking about, and this is not the thing that's killing you. Yeah. Anyway, this is something that is a very small part of this. What's getting you is the quality of cheese that you're using, and that tomato sauce, that store-bought tomato sauce is so bad for you. And these fresh tomatoes actually, when they're cooked, they release lycopene, and they actually have more lycopene when they have been cooked. So yes. Now let's talk about the different things you could do with this. You can make this a breakfast pizza, scramble yourself some eggs where they're still a little bit wet, so they would finish cooking in the oven, in other words. Scramble yourself some eggs, use that instead of mozzarella or anything else. Put your tomatoes on top of it just like you would. Put some turkey sausage on top of that, a little yes, they are, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely, you could do all of those things. You could do a fruit. Lycopene is actually a nutrient that, that actually helps with all kinds of hormonal issues in men and women. It's not just for men. They do talk about it a lot for men's prostrates, but it's also good for women as well. So tomatoes are actually really good for you, and they get a lot of bad rap because they're a nightshade, and because some people should avoid nightshades, everybody starts saying, oh, you can't eat nightshades. Yes, so you're a hot mess hormonally. Yes, I understand. Yeah, absolutely. Cream cheese. There are a lot of things out there where you can make your own crust. I wanted to show you something that is quick and easy and can be done in a flash for your family, and is actually a lot of fun. And you're not standing in the kitchen for an hour making a pizza crust, because honestly, I don't have time for that. And so, yep, quick and easy. And again, this is not something that you're going to be, it's probably not going to be in your weekly routine. This is not something that you're going to rotate in. But let's say it's Saturday night and your family wants to watch a movie, and the first thing you think of, well, let's order a pizza. Well, instead of let's order a pizza, let's make one. It's actually more fun. So yeah, a lot of people have that. Tomatoes, I got my peel out. A lot of people have that nightshades with headaches. Absolutely. Yep, easy. Do I like spicy or mild? I like them both, but I really like spicy. Not too spicy though. Yes, quick and easy. You need a quick, easy meal, and this is gonna really fit the bill. So, oh, it smells so good. It actually, when I open the oven, it smells like a pizza joint in here. Smells like a pizza parlor. It smells so good. It's ridiculous. I wish you were here. We need smell-o-scope. Okay, so whoever's going to do that. So that crust is where I am leaning on that, Janie. And for me, it's not too unhealthy, but that's a lot of dairy, and I don't eat that much dairy. So you can find them on Amazon. I'll put a link up for you so you can see it. It smells so good. It's stupid in here. Like, so I would have this, and I would have a giant spinach salad sitting beside it with just some light olive oil and lemon on it and a little bit of salt, and make that. I mean, so easy. You guys hang out. I want you to see the finished product here. So, right? Absolutely. Marcy, see, okay, Marcy, you're putting it in perspective there. This is really great. Thank you for saying that, Marcy. So Marcy just said, for those of you on Facebook, she just said over here on Periscope, she said that it's so much better than what her son is eating right now. And that is so true. So everybody's at a different point in their health journey. For me, this is actually kind of a cheat. For some of you, it's so much better than what you're eating right now, and it tastes great, and it's a great replacement, that that this is something you could put in your diet every week and still be making huge strides. So when we talk about this, it is all relative. It is absolutely all relative to where we are at in our health journey. So yes, absolutely better than frozen pizza, and super stinking easy. It is so easy. Easy. All right, everything's cooking down a little bit, so I'm going to let that stay in there. I want my tomatoes to get a little mush, so that's awesome, Rebecca. I love it. Domino's takes 30 minutes. Okay, you make a phone call, it takes them 30 minutes. That's their promise, in fact. 30 minutes to get a pizza to you. I just made this extremely personalized pizza, because I'm going to have it for lunch today. I just made this extremely personalized pizza in 30 minutes. And I have an amazing ingredient list on here, full of nutrients, full of things that are good for me. So yes, 350 degrees for 10 to 15 minutes is really what you want to focus on. Yep, mating, I don't know what that means. Yeah, so 10 to 15 minutes, depending on how crispy you like your crust and how much you want your cheese to get melted and all that kind of good stuff. But I do want you guys to hang out. And I actually do have a pizza slicer. What? I know, it's crazy. I do have one though. It's a really crappy one, but I have one. I think it came, I got like one of those pizza stones, which you can cook this on, by the way. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm mating. That's very funny that I did that. Nothing surprises me anymore. But I got one of those pizza stones, you know, that you cook on. It's a stone and you cook it on there. And I think that this actually came with it. I think it was part like of a gift set that I got from somebody for Christmas. So yeah. And by the way, we do not still have Christmas decorations up in our house. For those of you on Facebook and you see this and they're like, really, do you still have Christmas decorations up? I do not. This is actually a reminder. You guys can't see it on, I'll turn the camera so you can see it. This is actually a reminder of for my husband of his mom. And so we leave it there because of that. So just so you know, I think I'm a crazy person. Yes, absolutely, Marcy. Spot on, for sure. I don't think it's been 10 minutes yet. Oh, it smells good. It smells good. Your fig tree is still up. Do I still have a bigger lunch than dinner? No, I think they're probably about equal, actually. I think that lunch and dinner for me are about the same. So, but that's a good question. Yeah, a lot of people, gosh, here's the thing. A lot of people try to stuff you in a box and say, this is what's healthy. And they want you to follow all of these guidelines and all of these principles and all of these things. Yeah, me too. We have them all over the house. It's like a little illuminated pathway. But they try to stuff you in a box, and I think that I know I need a good one. But they try to stuff you in a box and say that this is how you're supposed to eat. And what I do is I take principles from each one of those ideas and fit it to my lifestyle. So nothing is off the table for me in my diet except for high fructose corn syrup. I try to avoid it. So, but anything else is really still on the table for me. I just practice in my own life, and you have to know that when people say moderation doesn't work, well, moderation doesn't work if you don't experiment with it. And so it's just moderation doesn't mean no holds barred, eat what you want. Moderation means that you make selections throughout the day that are good for you. Yes, you have to be flexible. Now then, if you're dealing with a specific illness and there's a specific diet for that illness, then that's what you should be following. But if you are just trying to get healthier, trying to subscribe to a diet can be stressful. So yes, everybody needs to, and you need to do some work. You need to do, nope, it's not burning. Thank you though. It's, you need to do some work. You need to think about what works for you. It is not just, this one size fits all. If it was, then we would all be perfect human beings with the perfect bodies and the perfect hair and the perfect everything. So it's, you know, perfect skin, perfect blah, blah, blah. We would all have that, because if one size fits all, then we would all do it because we would want to be that. So yes, you have to be careful. You have to be absolutely careful. For sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and pull this out. So pizza peel underneath the edge, maybe. Come on, do it. Oh, stop. Goes. It's being difficult. Get on there. So for sake of time, we're going to pull this out, and I'm going to show you how everything is kind of wilted down to one another. I can't get this right. Now look how amazing that looks. How yummy is that? I mean, seriously, who doesn't want to eat that right now? Too close. Yeah, I know. I know. Oh, you can smell the olives. You can smell the tomatoes. You can smell everything. So, so good. You can see right there, see the green right there underneath that tomato? That is actually the vegan side. I know, except I did put cheese on the whole top. So, so good. It smells like heaven. Heaven. So there you go. So there is your pizza cheat for the week, your recipe redo. Super, super simple, super easy. You can make it however you want it, with whatever you want on it, and you'll be good to go. We just lost Facebook, by the way, and you'll be good to go. So yummy, yummy. Good, good. I'm glad I'm inspiring you. That makes me happy. Yes, just give them time. Keep working, Sherry. It's a work in progress. It's a process. It's not an event. Or avocado. Smother. That's awesome. Yes, you could totally do that. I just don't want you to overpower the rest of the flavors though. So be careful with that. I know, look how beautiful that is. Yummy. I love homemade pizza. So I am gonna actually give it a quick cut so you can see that. And we're gonna take a bite. Where's the vegan? There we go, right down the center here. Let's do the vegan side. Nice crispy crust. Get on there. Get on there. Oh, it's beautiful. It could have stayed in the oven a little bit longer, honestly. Losing my toppings. Ready? Mmm. Oh, God. The avocado is so yummy when it's heated up like this with the, yeah, green peppers. The avocado is so yummy when it's heated up like this. It's creamy like cheese. It has the consistency. It has the flavor. And it tastes like I have a load of pizza sauce on there, and I don't. It's just tomatoes with a little bit of garlic salt and a little bit of oregano. So good. Oh, oh my God, the avocado is so good. It is ridiculous. Who needs mozzarella? Let's do the mozzarella side. Beautiful. Hold on. Gotta redress my pizza. Here's this nice little, this one has that big piece of artichoke on it. So excited. You only know artichoke from a jar? The Jerusalem artichokes are so good. You could definitely do that, but I would recommend just using the nutritional yeast in the avocado. It is so yummy. It is ridiculous. It is so good. So there you go. Tomorrow we are actually doing, what is tomorrow? Tomorrow is mac and cheese. Tomorrow we are remaking mac and cheese. I do not have a vegan option for you tomorrow. I only have a regular diet, like, it's not regular diet, but I only have a cheese option. But if you have kids that are not vegan, yes, it is. It's Bragg's, actually. Bragg's nutritional yeast. Great fake out, by the way. It's great on popcorn. Yes, we are making a healthy mac and cheese tomorrow. Again, if you're feeding your kids mac and cheese or yourself mac and cheese out of the box, what I'm going to show you tomorrow is going to blow your stinking mind. It's so good. Yeah, you can buy Bragg's just about anywhere. It's usually where the apple cider vinegar is, in that area, like buy all that kind of stuff. Yep. Yes, absolutely. You got it there, Harlow. Yep. Natural grocers, absolutely. Yes, this is a fresh one for me. I had used all my other one and I want it to be nice and fresh for the avocado to make sure that it didn't like brown the avocado. So yes, you can do that as well. Annie's mac and cheese in the box. Yes. I will tell you, Marcy, this is a little bit of work. What we're doing tomorrow is a little bit of work, but it actually freezes beautifully. So if you could freeze it in ramekins, and when you're ready to heat it, just reheat it out of the ramekin in the oven. When you're ready to serve it to them, you just have to do a little prep work. But it's veggie based. It is not pasta based, and it is so good. And I can't wait to show you guys tomorrow. It's one of my favorite fake out recipes ever. It's actually what inspired this week is that recipe that we're doing tomorrow. So tomorrow we're doing a mac and cheese fake out. Yeah, and if they like it, right, you'll do the work. I know. And it's a really, really good recipe. Anybody that I've ever fed it to, it is veggie based. Yep. Anybody that I've ever fed it to is actually like, what kind of mac and cheese is this? Like, they don't even realize that it's not pasta. So, yeah. Janie, that sounds like the voice of experience, I'm afraid. Oh, salads or popcorn. Oh my. Yeah. Well, that's okay. They're kids. They'll grow out of that. It's been years since you've had mac and cheese. I'm about to change your mind. I'm about to change your mind. It is so good. So we're gonna make that tomorrow. Then on Wednesday, we're doing a chocolate cake, which I demoed for friends last night, and they were blown away. It's a flourless chocolate cake. We're doing that on Wednesday. On Thursday, we are making French fries and ketchup. We are redoing French fries and ketchup. Talk about something that your kids are gonna love. Oh my gosh, they're so good. I showed some of you a picture, you've seen it, so. I know I do a lot of dishes. I do, because after I leave off this broadcast, I have a whole nother recipe that I'm testing, that I have to work with. So yes, I'm not using nutritional yeast for the mac and cheese, but you could. Yes, so French fries, and then on Friday, it is a classic recipe made over. It is something that I guarantee you every one of you still craves since you were a child. And I am going to remake over a classic recipe, but I'm not going to tell you what it is. You'll just have to show up on Friday and learn, so. Right? I know. Robin is my dishwasher right now, poor guy. It is. It's a surprise Friday, but we are in the kitchen all week. So we were in the kitchen all last week. We're in the kitchen all week this week, but it's just me this week. Nobody else is here. So actually, Robin's here, but he won't be on the broadcast. So so interesting. I don't know about that. I just like to cook. That's all. I like to find good fake outs. So. Yes, thank you guys so much. You're welcome. You're welcome. This is actually will be a post. There is a post for this pizza on the grill right now on the website. So if you go to gotokitchens.com, type in the word pizza, you will get this very pizza, but it's made on the grill. So I just showed you how to do it on the oven. I'm going to go modify that and put in the nutritional, the vegan cheese option with the avocado and the nutritional yeast, and put a link there for you guys. And I will also add a link for the crust as well, so you guys can see that. But if you go to GoToKitchens right now, you can actually watch a video of it being made on the grill with me and my friend Kathy. And that was last summer. So yeah, so you guys can actually watch that if you want to watch that. But this recipe is up right now, so you can go see it. And be creative. Get creative. Put your own toppings on it. Get creative with what you want on it. And encourage your family to do the same. So yes. Yeah. All right, you guys, I love you. I will, it is kind of warm today, but very windy, incredibly windy today. We're supposed to have like 60-mile-an-hour gusts this afternoon. Crazy town. So yes. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you, Harlow. That's right, moose meat. I've never had moose. Yeah, I know, crazy. Bye, Marcy. Marcy, you were here the whole time. How exciting. Bye, Becky. Bye, Vixter. You're welcome so much. Thank you, Linda. Thank you guys for being here. You either. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you tomorrow at noon Mountain Time. Actually, I'll be back this afternoon with an inspirational post that you guys could check out, because it's kind of an amazing thought that I was privileged to be given this morning. That's awesome, Jamie. I have a story about that. Remind me to tell you one day. Okay, gotokitchens.com. Thank you for putting that up there. Please go check out the website. If you're not already a VIP, please join to be a VIP. We have so much fun over in the private Facebook page for VIPs. You'll get a link in your email to that page if you go sign up to become a VIP. So, and you get a free book, How to Fall in Love with Kitchen and Yourself. Yeah, exhibitionist, a little bit, like accidentally on purpose. No, accidentally, totally. Thank you, Marcy. Thank you, guys. I will see you tomorrow, noon Mountain Time. Bye.